Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I'm gonna be a little quiet because my parents are sleeping in the room next to me. I recorded this battle. This is VGC Prep episode 30, and I recorded the battle. This is an amazing battle, by the way. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. That's the reason why I saved the battle video. And then secondly, well, there's three parts of this. So then halfway through the second battle, my phone ran out of memory. So I was like, alright, that's not a problem. I'm just gonna save the next battle video no matter what, and then I'm just gonna do what I'm doing right now. The guy DC'd. He got para-haxed, even though it really didn't matter, and he DC'd. So I didn't get the battle video for that. I'm gonna say this is gonna be an insanely short battle. Just looking at his team, he had a pretty good, solid team. I was really scared of the Lucario, and otherwise there was really nothing else I was too worried about. I brought Meowstic and Conkeldurr as my starters because I figured, you know, no matter what he starts off with, Conkeldurr hits everything on his team super effectively. He had a Ludicolo and a Gourgeist in the back, and he hits these four guys super effectively, which is pretty great for me that he chose all four of them. It doesn't hit the Gourgeist hard at all. Gourgeist scares it, but I was like, I mentioned, I was like, well, he has the Gourgeist, I might just stay in and take the Will-O-Wisp, I kind of want it. And I was like, the Ludicolo is weak, it's frail, it's not gonna, you know, pose too much of a threat to Conkeldurr. So I started off with these, so let's hit the battle. I figured he'd start off with something of those four. I was kind of hoping he would start off with the Talonflame so I can get rid of it really early. I was not hoping for the Ludicolo. So I have Meowstic and Conkeldurr. That is awesome. And he starts off with Talonflame and Chandelure. And I'm like, I run Rock Slide. So I was like, alright, Quick Guard. I'm going to make sure he doesn't Brave Bird me to death. He goes for Brave Bird. Awesome. He goes for Shadow Ball. I'm like, oh, this is probably going to kill my Meowstic. I'm at full health though. 1 HP. What? So then I go for Rock Slide. I'm like, they're both gone. That's awesome. Talonflame goes down, Chandelure kind of sort of survives, you know? What are you gonna do? So in comes Lucario. I'm like, I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping it's physical, but at the same time, physicals are still really hard to deal with. Especially Lucario, Mega Lucario in general is really difficult. So I'm like, alright, he's gonna Shadow Ball my Meowstic. I'll bring in my normal type to take it, and if he's physical Lucario, I'll drop his attack. I go for Earthquake. So he goes for the Mega Evolution. I'm like, alright, that was pretty obvious. What are you gonna do? Please tell me, my friend, what are you gonna do? Bullet Punch. I was like, oh, okay. I take that pretty well. It goes for Overheat. I was like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, but I should be able to take that pretty well. Oh, not so much. Oh well, the Earthquake will kill it anyway. So I'm like, alright, that was a good switch on my part. I got the double effect of maybe switching in on immunity and then switching in on immunity for my own attack. Awesome. So Chandelure goes down, and surprisingly, Lucario doesn't go down, which is something that I actually was really surprised about. So here's the sign. I could go for an Earthquake, but close combat to the face of the Tyranitar will kill it. So I choose Drain Punch to the Lucario. No, I think I went for... we'll see what I went for. I think I went for Drain Punch. He gets the Rock Slide, which doesn't KO anything. I go for the close combat, it doesn't hit off, but I do flinch, and I'm like, oh man, really? I flinch? That's so annoying. So I'm like, well, I probably do have to go for Mach Punch here. So I go for Mach Punch, you know? That was pretty cool. He goes down, so now it's just the Tyranitar, and unless he's holding Chople Berry, my close combat should one-hit KO this. So I go for the close combat, and what does it do? One-hit KO it, and that's it. That's the battle. 4 turns, and I just decimated his team with Conkeldurr. Oh man, that was the battle. I mean, wrap your heads around that for a second. Not only did Conkeldurr beat out a Talonflame with the help of Meowstic, not only did he beat out a Mega Lucario with the help of the Staraptor, he also took down pretty much his entire team by himself. Well, not by himself, but like Oh man, it was such an awesome battle, and I was so like excited about that. I was so glad that that happened. And then I go into the next battle, and the next battle isn't looking as good, but Conqueror and Meowstic leads for his team is still really solid for the next team, you know. So I'm like the Drain Punch, the Mach Punch. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, Conqueror, but I have to sack you off. But then I get the Paralyze off on a Kingdra, and I'm faster, and I go for the Drain Punch. Well, he's still a little bit faster than me, but I don't honestly think he would have KO'd me. So I go for the Drain Punch, and he DCs, and I would have won. And it's so upsetting. So that's 2 days in a row that you unfortunately got one battle, but there's not much I can do about that. Time constraints and all that jazz. But I hope you guys do appreciate the past 2 battles. One was against an exceptionally well-made team that I am personally going to take. I like to consider myself less of a really good battler and more of someone who makes really good teams. I don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but I do think that the teams that I make are really solid. Considering that the first team I made was the Shuckle Sandroom team. I mean, consider that's the first VGC team I ever made. Not only did I tackle Trick Room, which most people tell you not to use, I also combined it with Sand, and it was really successful for the most part. I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys feel wrong about my teams, but I feel like most of my teams are pretty strong. So I'll take the time right now. I actually can't go up to it right now, but I'll take the time right now that I have the time to just kind of go over my plans. So this team is going to be being used from pretty much all VGC episodes from Thursday all the way through Monday. It'll probably be used further than that as well, but I have 3 teams in the works. I've got the Advanced Weather team, which is shaping up to be pretty awesome. I've made a custom Smeargle set, which I'm really proud of. It's a really awesome set that I love using Smeargle, but I hate using like the Dark Void and things like that. It runs Magic Coat, which I think is really clever. It's a really clever use of the opponent's team. It uses Magic Coat and King Shield as a combination to deflect attacks. It's really good Kangaskhan bait, because Kangaskhan's like, this is going to be easy kill with my Power Up Punch. No, you're at -2 now, my friend, I'm sorry. But the Magic Bounce, if I protect with my partner Pokemon, it bounces back the Dark Void and puts his team to sleep. And it's worked out before, I know it works, so I'm really excited to unveil the team. I've been working with it on Showdown and stuff, and I'm most likely going to be using that on Showdown Simulator videos as well. Second of all, reworking the Shuckle team. I'm still not sure. I'm toying with Rain right now to see if that's helpful, but all my teams tend to have the same 4 Pokemon: Rotom Wash, Ferrothorn, Manectric, and Meowstic right now, and I'm trying to kind of avoid that, so I might go back and rework that. The same thing with the Advanced Weather team. It's using those 4 Pokemon. I'm really trying to, like, you know, diversify my teams, and it's a solid core of Pokemon, but I really want to diversify it a little bit more. So I really do like the Rotom Wash Ferrothorn combo. I think that's a very good defensive combo. So I've got those 2 teams, and third is the Trick Room team the pseudo Trick Room team that we kind of like saw in episode 29. That was such a cool team. That is not even close to being in the works. I need to do practice battles against it, like, because you can do that with the versus recorder. So I can get the movesets down and see like what he's doing, and then work it from there. I'm not sure if I'll keep everything. I might turn that into the Shuckle team, may not, because the Aromatisse is in that team, so we'll figure it out. So that's what I have planned. I'm going to talk about this in Simulator Sit Down. I think this is going to be a Friday episode, so you'll be hearing this that same day as well. I'm going to actually open my schedule up, but what it is I'm doing a new challenge. It's probably not going to start this week. It might start in a week from this upcoming Wednesday. What that is I'm going to be taking the mascots of any YouTuber far and wide, and we're going to be using doubles ranked battle. We're going to try and rank up as best as we can using mascot teams in doubles. And maybe, hopefully along the lines we might introduce a singles singles thing, because I know most battlers do singles, so I want to bring that to the forefront as well. But yeah, I want to do team reviews like I did earlier in my channel life, but no one really seemed to care about them, and I can understand that, because I didn't really have any clout. I don't have any, titles. I don't really have the best win-loss record. I don't have the best rating, so I can understand why someone like would look at my teams and be like, well, dude, until you can prove it, But I think I'm starting to prove myself a little bit more. Maybe you guys agree with me, maybe you don't. So if you want to see those, they were war room videos. They were basically just like kind of like X-Rays Ovations Set Builder Sunday, but instead of focusing on like one or two Pokemon, we focus on an entire team, and it's just the whole kit and caboodle with that. I would like to bring that back. I know it's in, I don't know, we'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching, sticking around after that really short battle. I really do appreciate it. Leave in the comments below if you have any suggestions, if you have anything. I'm always open to anything. I know I don't accept battles a lot. That's kind of, I'm sorry. It's easier if you like send me a tweet and be like, hey, you want to battle? I might respond, I might not. I'll always respond. I promise you I'll always respond, but I might not be able to battle. Life calls. I don't know. I'll try and battle you guys more often. I definitely like to. So that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I do apologize profusely for only having a 4-minute long. It was like, what, 3 minutes? It wasn't even that long, a 3-minute battle, but it was 4 turns and really epic. So thank you guys so much again for watching this video, and I hope to see you at the next one. Peace.